Hello guys, welcome. It's me, Nanda Alfina Salsabillah from D4 Health Analyst Poltekkes Kemenkes Surabaya. In here, I want to storytelling about influenza. I choose number 6, healing stories in which the patient in ritual performs. It is said that ritual subsumes the rational mind. The purpose of ritual is to engage the patient in activities such as taking medication at a particular hour, praying, etc. Because in these stories, these have a disease that requires only taking medicine and rest. Okay, one day in a secluded village lived an old man with a rattan-based house. The man every day worked on the side of his house. The old man stayed with his grandson. His grandson was very diligent in helping his grandfather. After school, he always helped his grandfather. The old man worked for the regrettably grandson. Sweat never stopped dripping on her face. From dawn to the setting of the sun, he lived only. In the morning, the grandson sees his grandfather who is still lying in bed. Then the grandson approached him and son woke his grandfather. "Grandpa built the cake. Why does Grandpa not go as usual?" At the time of waking his grandfather, the grandson was surprised because his grandfather's body was hot and choking. The grandson felt because lately his grandfather often sneezed. "What the hell?" asked the grandchild. Small by little, old grandfather woke up by opening his eyes. "Grandpa does nothing, only a little head change," the old grandfather replied. Then the grandson was amazed and immediately drove to polyclinic. "That's okay. You have hot body, Grandpa. Let's go to the polyclinic. I deliver." Then they go to the nearby polyclinic. Arriving at the clinic of the grandfather and his grandson immediately see the doctor. But at the time, his granddaughter and grandfather had to queue first. "Be patient for a while, Grandpa." And in the end, the grandfather and the granddaughter were called and immediately entered the inequality of the doctor to be examined. "Good morning, can I help you?" "This is my grandfather, doctor. Lately often sneezing and earlier in the morning I had the grandfather's feel hot and cold. Doctor, please check my grandfather." "Yes, let me to check your grandpa." The grandfather went straight to the polyclinic bed and was ready to be examined. The doctor asked Grandpa, "Grandpa, is there any pain in the throat?" "Just little, doc." After the completion examined, the grandson asked and ascertained if his grandfather was good well. "How is sick, doctor?" "What is my grandfather's okay?" "Grandpa does nothing. Grandpa only mild flu pain alone. The flu is caused by a virus that is in the air. Grandfather also needs adequate rest. It's okay. I will immediately give you a cure for my grandfather and should be taken routinely or according to the dose." "Yes, doctor, I will take care of my grandfather as best as possible and give the medication according to the prescribed, doctor," replied grandson firmly. After the grandson was given medication and given the dose to drink, his grandfather and grandson immediately went to go home. Then, arriving at the house of the granddaughter, spoke to grandfather. Grandfather must take medication routinely and have to rest first. The field let me would to care for a while. Could you forgive me? You should brother to take care of the file. Then the grandfather immediately took a medication that was given a grandson and immediately